What's up, everyone? It's Ollie back with another Canada's Drag Race review of the season finale, season 1. We're about to find out our first ever Canada's Drag Race superstar for the 10th episode, You Wear It Well. I'm basically just going to be talking about the runways and the lip sync and all the returning queens. All the other crap that went on this episode, like this was a fun finale, but I never really care about like when the queens have to like come on stage and do all the like practice the choreography. I genuinely never care about that stuff because they always knock it out of the park. They always like struggle like during for drama for the show. I get it. Some of them are going to be struggling, like Rita, who doesn't really get choreography as well as some of the other queens, but they always end up doing well, and then Rita didn't even have choreography a whole lot. Anyways, so kind of just talking about the performance first and foremost. So what happened was the queens have to actually have their own verse on RuPaul's You Wear It Well. I was kind of hoping to see Ru this season, other than just being in the workroom on the teleprompter. But I would have loved to see Ru just make an appearance. Just like, come on, bitch, where are you, Ru? I think Rita's lyrics were probably the best to me. It was funny, it was campy, it showed her character, she had fun with it. And like I said, I always think of Rita as like this pageant queen, which she is. She's a house mother, but she can have fun. Like she's very stern, very like cool, calm, collected, but I love it when she does bring out the characterizations through her lyrics. Going on to Scarlett Bobo. Bobo didn't have the strongest lyrics to me, but she definitely served it, had the best performance in terms of choreography. Killed it. She does all these tricks and like you just want to see this girl perform. You want to see this queen lip sync. And we're going to talk about lip sync later, but she kills it. I wish the lyrics were a little stronger for me, but Bobo, just seeing her move and in action, you can't keep your eyes off her. Then Priyanka, who by the way to me had the best look out of the three for this performance. Priyanka to me was the most well-rounded of the group, of the trio. She had a solid performance in terms of her choreography and solid lyrics. I think if anything, nitpicking, her lyrics were a little bit too closely related to like the sorry not sorry about it. But other than that, like, how do you judge this? Like Rita with the best lyrics, Scarlett with the best choreography, and then, you know, Priyanka, who has the best of the both. Like, you know, like it's I guess let's just talk about the returning queens. Let's talk about the returning queens real quick in their little moment of untucked. I love this. I love it when I think Drag Race really needs to start doing this. I know it might be hard to like sequester the queens for that amount of time. It's probably like a show is probably like 3 days each. So it probably takes a couple weeks to do 10 episodes of this. So they probably sequestered all of these queens. But I love it bringing all these queens back, especially for them to have another opportunity to show themselves, especially their finale looks. You know, a lot of these queens spend a lot of money either making it themselves or having a designer make it for them. So, you know, I think, being a huge fan of drag, you want the queens to be able to show themselves as much as possible on this show, especially for queens like Juicebox or Kind, who got out like super early and didn't get to show their craft. So nothing really happened other than them kind of like having a fun kiki moment here and there. Everyone kind of like got to showcase their love for the top three. Jimbo was pissed. You could tell Jimbo wanted to be in that top three. Jimbo, and then I'm thinking like, what is Jimbo wearing? More on that later. And then Kind has a moment of being like the villain despite her being early out. And then, did anyone else not catch Anastasia being the only queen not saying a goddamn thing? Literally, she looked amazing, but was there saying not a damn thing. Also, she didn't leave like the lipstick message. Remember that a couple weeks ago? Why is she not talking? She over it? I don't know. I just want to talk about the looks because I'm super excited. And like I said, I think Drag Race needs to start doing this, bringing back the eliminated queens so they can show their finale looks on the final stage. Juicebox, let me tell you, I think Juicebox is such an interesting queen. Like, she's so fun on social media. I see her posts and I love that she can laugh at herself. But anyways, like, first girl out, but she came in like, bitch, you're gonna remember me. I'm here. She stole Alona's color palette. She came in with the lavender. You know, I'm a sucker for the lavender. I love this dress. It's so intricate. I'm starting to look at it more and more. I'm like, oh my God, there's so much detail. But I really do love this queen. I think there's so much more to Juice Box than her just being eliminated first. So yeah, it's very unfortunate. And like I said previously, like I literally think every single one of these queens on this show like is a star. Next up is Kind. She came in with a blue traditional Filipino dress. And at first I was like, kind of like, eh. But then I found out that this is a traditional Filipino dress. And I was like, oh. And that's the thing. I think this cast is so diverse to begin with. So I love that a lot of these queens came on for their finale looks to do something that represents their culture. So I love this. And so I can't even like knock it. I can't knock it. At first I was underwhelmed, but then I found out like she's showing off her culture. How can you knock that? How can you knock that? How can you knock a queer entertainer like showing off their culture? If anything, I wish he would have dragged it up a little bit more. Just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit more, you know, and then like maybe add some gloves. Something to spice it up just a little bit, you know? Oh my God, Anastasia coming in, looking like, she looked like that gold Power Ranger villain, but like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know that person, that villain's name, but this gave me like ultimate, like, this to me is one of the best looks I've ever seen on Drag Race. Like, I look at it, I'm like, how does she move in that? The scales, the fingers, the headdress, the eyes. Girl, she didn't say anything this episode, but she soaked it all up. She soaked it all up like Monet. Next up is Tynomi Banks. Okay, I gotta say this. I was living for Jeffree and Tracy, living for their Wakanda Forever moment. I was dying. They were living for this look. I loved it. I wish we got to see more of it, you know. Like, I feel like the wig was such a statement. So, like, I was paying so much attention to the wig. Like, I wish I got to appreciate the dress more. So maybe, like this isn't a bad look by any means, but maybe take something off, whether it be the wig or the dress. But, like you can't even, like, fuck. Jesus. It just looks so interesting. It's so, like, girl. Next up is Kiara. Girl, like, the face was beat. And then she was like, I'm gonna show you leg. I'm gonna show you leg. And she showed the leg. And Jesus Christ, like, Kiki wanna kai kai. Side note, I've been saying that a lot often. I didn't realize how freaking iconic that quote is. Kiki wanna kai kai. Holy crap. Boa. Bitch is beautiful. Bitch is beautiful. Jessica Rabbit who? Literally, like, everyone looks amazing. I can't even say, like, anything negative. I'm, like, nitpicking for anything. The breastplate. Fierce. Bitch. The hips. Boa. Boa coming in from the cow to this. Bitch. Bitch on arrival. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This. I gasped when I saw this. Bitch is in Vogue. Side note. Oh, this is, I'm gonna say this now. I think this is my favorite look of the entire season. It may not even be like the best. Like I said, Anastasia might be one of the best looks ever, but this is my personal favorite because she's representing her culture, her two-spirit, indigenous. Like, she looks so freaking phenomenal. I love that she brought her culture, but she still made it drag. She still made it Ilona Verley and into her culture and what it means to her. So I think this is such a beautiful statement. I love that she came out to perform. Like, even she's eliminated, but like, to me, this is a freaking star. I fell in love with this look, and this is just by far my favorite look of the season. Ilona Verley, bitch, you served it. Next up is Lemon. Wait, was Lemon next? She eliminated. Yes, Lemon. Okay, this is typical Lemon. Like, you can't even knock this. This is typical Lemon. This is what you expect from her from a finale look. Hello, it's gonna be yellow. Did she wear anything that wasn't yellow this season? I don't think she did, but anyways, like, hello, branding. But, beautiful, gorgeous. I loved it. It was nice seeing Lemon. I miss Lemon. I still am kind of shocked that she didn't make it to top 3. But girl, you're making me want some lemonade right now about looking at this look. All right, remember when I mentioned Jimbo and what was Jimbo wearing earlier? Girl, when she came in, I was like, what are you wearing, bitch? She was like, I'm gonna show you. Okay, you're knocking my silhouette? Okay, I'll give you full body. And she did. I was like, oh my God. It's probably my favorite, second, after Alona, this is my favorite look of like everyone from the finale. Like, this is just so much fun. It is so, I love that it's sexy ass, beautiful rainbow Jimbo the clown. Like, it's the sexy, slutty clown that she is, and served it. And I love that she did the reveal. That was like, my jaw dropped when that happened. Whew! You know, finally getting on to the top 3 looks, starting first with Rita. I at first was a little like, kind of like unsure of Rita's look, but then I'm like, alien. That makes perfect sense. She has felt like an alien. I didn't get it first when she came in for the episode 1. She kind of came in as an alien, and then to come in later on, the finale look, she's like this full-fledged, fully evolved alien. And then I'm like, oh wait, her alien concept is what she's felt for so long, kind of like not being a native English speaker. She is French Canadian, so, you know, kind of not fully getting, maybe it's like a, what is that called? Feeling like, since English is your second language, and kind of like being also, on top of that, a drag artist, you know, you could feel like an alien in your own kind of like, even in the queer community, still feel like alienated because you are French Canadian and whatnot. So I actually really love the story that she brought in. It probably wasn't my favorite of the top 3, but I love that Rita went for that. I love that Rita incorporated feeling like an alien and make it into something beautiful. Scarlett Bobo, okay, spoiler alert, that had a reveal, and I did not see that reveal coming. If anything, like, I think maybe if it was fitted more in like the top, because I noticed it was a little like loose in like the sleeve area because it's like a nude illusion. But anyways, nitpicking, y'all, nitpicking, because everyone looked freaking fierce. I loved it. I love that Scarlett Bobo, this is like her being glamorous. I love that she is not punk alternative, but she's not fully glamorous, but yet that's what Bobo is. That's what Scarlett Bobo is. She's not this or that. She's Scarlett Bobo. She's like making her own goddamn box, that because she doesn't fit in anywhere. And I think that this really, like, this finale look really stayed true to her brand. Finally, Priyanka coming in with the full-on Bollywood realness, her culture, bringing it to the forefront. Girl. And like, I also loved her story, side note, about her not coming out to her dad. And I also loved her quote. Her new quote is "just be gay." And girl, put that on a shirt. I'll buy it, bitch. Put that on your merch, Priyanka. That is going on your merch. Loved it. Brand it. Clock it. Sell it. But literally beautiful. Like, I just can't get over like the diversity in this cast, and them really just like queer artists of color need to be represented, and representation matters. And I love that Priyanka is able to be on the stage and show her, and to be able to show her culture, a queer entertainer, and embracing it and fully, like, there are so many people watching this just like Priyanka, being able to feel comfortable because Priyanka is learning to embrace it and accept herself fully, just be gay. And finally, ending this review, the final Canada's review, with the lip sync. My God, I was just so happy to see Scarlett Bobo finally lip sync, because the girl did the reveal. She was doing the slide, the electric slide. She was doing her thing. And then Priyanka, excuse me. You know Priyanka ain't no punk. She can freaking do a lip sync. She's sending bitches home. She's a lip sync assassin. Priyanka's a freaking entertainer. It's kind of hard. I honestly wish that there was a top 2. Like, I wish maybe Rita would have been eliminated right there and then. And so then Priyanka and Scarlett can kind of just go head to head, because I think those two were definitely by far the strongest in that lip sync. I think Rita was kind of like, meh. I was looking at Scarlett and I was looking at Priyanka. But I think this comes down to, are you looking for the theatrics, the tricks that Scarlett Bobo has? Or are you looking for the emotion and like the message that a queen like Priyanka is going to get across to and selling that song like she does. And I think, as much as I love Scarlett, I agree. I think Priyanka totally deserved the win. She is freaking amazing, and I just love her story. I loved her growth of overcoming the bottom, winning 2 challenges. I forgot Rita won 3 challenges. I was like, oh yeah, she did win the fashion challenge, but like, Scarlett, you were never in the bottom. Props to you, girl. The most consistent queen, most improved queen. But Priyanka, there's just something about her. What's her name? She is a star. She was the first queen that came into the competition. You know, she had she was the confessional queen, let's be real. And she just had this amazing story that I think so many people, especially people of color, queer people of color, can really relate to. And I love that she can feel, there are times where she didn't feel comfortable, especially with her sexual orientation and not coming out to her father, but her being able to become Priyanka at night after her day job, and to allow those people that have felt similar to her about not being comfortable, but being able to let them feel that comfort through her entertainment and her artistry on stage as Priyanka, like, that was so beautiful. And I'm like, that is our star, that is our winner of Canada's Drag Race Season 1, Priyanka. Sorry, Brooklyn Heights, you're not the queen of the North. I mean, you are, but anyways, that was my review. Thank you guys so much for tuning in week after week, watching my reviews and hearing what I have to say and joining into the conversation. I really enjoyed it. I was actually going to cancel my WoW subscription after the season finale, but I might keep it because Holland's Drag Race is coming up, and I'm like, what the hell? Where was the promotion? Like, where are the queens? Where's the cast? So I think I'm gonna keep it and watch it because I'm super, super excited and intrigued. It's premiering in 2 weeks. Jesus Christ. But all I gotta say is thank you guys so much. Stay safe, wear masks, social distance, wash your hands. To all the queens of Season 1 of Canada's Drag Race, congratulations, you're all stars. I hope to see you guys perform one day. Love you all. Bye guys, like, share, subscribe, follow me at this, follow me there. Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. Bye, guys.